Hello, welcome to another edition of Cinder's Playground. I am your host, Cinder,
And I'm Jose.
and today, man, we are doing a movie review. I mean, I think this is our first movie review, isn't it?
Yeah, we haven't. I haven't been to movies in a while.
Yeah, either right. So, yeah, this is our first movie review, and God, and we are doing it with a banger of a film, talking about Deadpool and Wolverine, and also at the tail end of this, we're going to talk about what happened over this weekend at Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con as well. Because as we record this, it is Monday, so the movie has been out since last Thursday. And sir, I'm gonna open this up with uh the numbers. You know me, I like making, I like doing the research on the numbers, making knowing how much shit makes. And as of today, Monday, July 29th, what do you call it? Deadpool and Wolverine has made 211 million in North America and has made 445 million globally, making it the sixth biggest opening weekend in history and the biggest opening for an R-rated movie ever, sir. So how do you like those numbers?
And I mean, I believe it. Those numbers don't lie.
Phenomenal, bro. Like I said, I knew this was gonna be good, but I mean, going into this, were you surprised or how much you liked it or how good it was?
No.
You wasn't. You got what you expected.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Um,
definitely got what I expected. I mean, I felt like it was gonna be a good movie, so
mm,
I didn't know what. I didn't really have like that much expectations, I guess, because I really didn't know what like the movie was really gonna be about. I just trusted, you know, Ryan Reynolds and you know
mhm,
the
mhm.
stuff he's done. So I was like, I know
Well,
it's just gonna be good.
well, yeah, it's a proven track record. The first two films are awesome, and so I had no doubt walking into this that I was gonna love this one too, and I wasn't disappointed. In fact, I want to say, uh, I gotta say, it exceeded my personal expectations. For me, it really did, man. And we're gonna get into the nuts and bolts of this. First of all, I'm gonna talk about the opening sequence, man, with the way they did the opening credits. What did you think about that?
The the way the what?
The way they did the opening credits while when he was chopping everybody up, and then you saw the people's names on the bones
Oh
and the
yeah,
body
yeah,
parts and stuff like that. Not only was that inventive, but it's just so cool, man. You liked it?
yeah. I mean, I felt like he did that in the other one, though. In the second one, I mean, this one was pretty funny. Like he uh he added the whole in sync
Sing
and did
song,
the
yeah.
dance.
And the dancing while he was doing it, man. Oh man, hilarious, hilarious. What do you call it? So I
But
definitely.
you need to definitely put like a little disclaimer, just in case anybody
Oh well,
hasn't seen it
well,
yet.
I'm gonna put it in the thumbnail too, like spoilers,
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Um, but yeah, for sure. Like that whole opening sequence is awesome. I loved it, and I saw a couple of, obviously, people done a few videos on it on YouTube about reviews and stuff, and a lot of people said they were kind of like iffy because they didn't know, since they're under Disney now, how it was gonna be. But they said after they saw that opening sequence, they was like, okay, I'm in. They're like, okay, I'm in. With that. Um, what do you think about like the fact that they still made the Logan movie canon, where this Wolverine isn't that Wolverine? You like how they still kept that intact?
Yeah, I mean, again, I trusted them,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he mentioned it. Like, I think he mentioned that like they didn't want to take away anything from the
Logan film.
Logan movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What you call it? I mean, I was again. I was watching videos like this probably the last 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Watching YouTube's about this. What you call it? I mean, is Logan like probably one of the best like X-Men films in your opinion?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do too. I think
I
so.
feel like it touches on everything, and then
Yeah, I do
the
too.
ending was just crazy.
It was good. I don't know, and I'm glad. Like I said, he didn't redcon it, and just looking at them, I was like, that's etched in stone. That Wolverine is that. Like I said, the main Wolverine is gone. This is one from another universe. So what you call it? So I like it. So they kept the integrity of the film. Which I good. Which also I like the callbacks to the first two films when we got to see Colossus and Teenage Warhead. Did you like to see them? You like that?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, I feel like it's like they're part of
his
the
history.
family. Yep.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, and yeah, the fact that a lot of times superheroes when you see somebody like that's not I guess on the regular roster, if you will, what you call it, they're just in that one film and that's it. But the fact that he keeps bringing them back, even if they don't play a major role in the film, but he keeps bringing them back. It's like yeah, like I said, it makes it more real to me. It's like yeah, these are my friends. Yeah, we hang out, we do things. You know what I mean? So I like that. What did you think about the reuniting, if you will, of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, where we got to see Toad, Sabretooth, um, you know,
I
Juggernaut.
think it was cool.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
definitely
it
definitely
was
cool.
like you didn't really think about it, and then you're like, oh, yeah, that's cool.
Oh no, I thought of that as soon as I saw Sabretooth. I was like, oh okay, because I kind of knew he was the only one I knew that was in this film. As far as like other famous characters, but then to see like Juggernaut and then Toad, and
It's funny. Ryan was like, oh, you're this year's Juggernaut.
oh well, I mean, he's not the Juggernaut.
No, no, I know, but like he was making fun of it. He's like, "Oh, you're this year's Juggernaut, huh?"
yeah, you know. Like I said, I mean, I loved it, man. Like I said, because those, like I said, those I love. Well, I shouldn't say the trilogy, but I love the first two X-Men films. Those are good. Oh, and speaking of other characters, what you call it? So let's talk about his teammates, the other who joined the fight, man. And first, let's talk about Chris Evans, man. Tell me, what did you think initially, and how did you feel about him in the film as the character?
I thought it was great. I like that like they kind of kept people on their feet, kind of like they're like, "Oh, that's Captain America's in here," like,
Mhm.
and then like he even had that saying like Captain Pants, but and then
Yeah,
like as soon as he took off the cape, it was like flame on. I thought it was
oh,
amazing. Like
hilarious.
it
No,
was
he
like
got
so
us.
smart. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, he got us for sure. Because I was thinking, I think everybody else was thinking in the theater. I was like, oh, it's Captain America. He got
Yeah.
Steve, man. I'm like, it's Steve, bro. And then he says, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, no, that was smart. It was
No,
good.
no. Very good, very good. And okay, so that was cool. And let's talk about the other people we saw, which is X-23, Elektra, Blade, and of course Gambit, man. Um thoughts on seeing those characters and how psyched or happy were you to see them?
Well, Electra, Blade, and X-23, I think they're different from Gambit because
We've seen them before.
we've seen them before.
Mhm.
But it was like I said, great addition. Like these are characters that they were played such a good role before, but like they've been like long forgotten.
Mhm.
Kind of just like where they are now, like, and
The
like I think
void.
it was like a meaningful thing where they were in the like the supposed dump, I guess you would say.
Well, the Void, yeah, that's what that place is
Yeah, the
called.
void,
Yeah.
where like everyone forgot about these characters,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it was cool that he, you know, paid a little homage to them and like,
Oh, for sure.
you know, bring them back, and they all looked great, like,
Mm-hmm.
um, so that was pretty cool. And then Gambit, one of my favorites. Actually seeing him in like live action was, I think, like mind blowing. It's like, no way did they just do this.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Like the minute he stepped out of the room, bro, and we saw Shadow Tatum, I was just like, he did it! Oh, just like that, like he did
Yeah,
it. Oh, he got it done, man. Oh
yeah.
man,
So
yeah,
I think like, and I feel like he always does that, where like he brings a character that like people have wanted to see on the big screen,
yes,
and
yes,
he does it perfectly.
mm-hmm.
And like, I was kind of hoping he would do that with Omega Red.
Yeah,
Um, but like, like I feel like he always does that. So
mm-hmm.
he does it really well, and I think that's why people appreciate his movies so well,
Oh yeah,
because of things like that. But yeah, it was great.
oh yeah, it was definitely.
And the interaction between Wolverine and Gambit was awesome.
Oh, definitely, it was awesome. I mean, and well, to go back to what you said, like I said, just like what he did with the second one, where we got a cool Juggernaut, instead of that crappy one from X3, you know, uh, we got a real Juggernaut, a cool Juggernaut, and a Juggernaut that like people's like, yes, this is what he should be. Yes, this is what he should be. And then he gave it to us again in this film, giving us an awesome Gambit. And hats off to Chatham Tatum, man. He pulled it off his spades and put this man in an X-Men film. Just
Yeah,
do it, man. Like I said, whenever you guys get that X-Men movie off the ground, Gambit has to be in it, and Chatham Tatum has to play it, man. Like I said, I will be upset if that doesn't happen. Um, let's talk about Cassandra Nova, Charles's sister. Now, played by Emma Corrin, who did a fabulous job, in my opinion. And like I said, I had to look her up because I thought she did awesome. I'm like, who is this girl? Because you know me, that's what I do. Like I said, if somebody stands out in a film and I don't know them, I'm like, all right, I need to know. I need to know. So looked her up and everything. She's done. This is like her first superhero thing that she's done, man. And I tell you, she pulled it off the spades, man. I mean, it's awesome. Now I know, obviously, you don't read the comics, so you're not familiar with the character, but yes, her and Charles were in the room at the same time, and he, what you call it, inadvertently killed her in the room. Everybody killed her in the room, but somehow she survived, and what do you call it? And she's out there, you know, in the main universe or whatever. But in this movie, what you call it, she got put in the void, and now she runs the void, and like I said, just as powerful as Charles and everything like that. So, what do you think about the character, and what do you think about Emma's performance?
I thought it was cool. I never heard of her too, so it's like I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that that happened in an alternate universe or whatever.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, that was pretty cool. And yeah, I was like thinking to myself, how are they gonna beat her?
Serious. Like I said, the helmets, man. Like I said, that's why Juggernaut wears a helmet. That's why Magneto wears a helmet. You know, as you call it, for people that has those unbelievable psychic abilities, man, shield them from them. You know, um, and that's another thing too. The name dropping, man. They mentioned Magneto. They mentioned the Punisher. You know, I was just like, oh man, they just dropping names, man. Like it ain't nothing, bro. I was like, I love it, man. Oh, especially that one scene when they were rolling up onto the Ant-Man base, and what did it call? And then I forgot who shot the rocket launcher, and then OJ jumped in. Deadpool I was like, who's this? I was like, where'd you get it? He's like, it was the Punisher. I was like, oh, that's dope.
Oh yeah,
I was like, that's oh, yeah, the paid homage to the Punisher are just like, oh man, so cool. Like I said, I mean, I've been saying this to everybody who's asked me about this film. I'm like, I'm not only do I say it's great, I said it's definitely a love letter for comic book fans for sure. You know, in my opinion. So that's what I've been telling people who ask me about it. Because it really is, man. Like I said, and besides that, the name dropping, it's like when Deadpool was going to different realities different universes to find a Wolverine. And then, and I told you this, man, going through all the iterations of Wolverine, all the great story arcs from the X-Men, like Days of Future Past, Age of Apocalypse. What they call it? And of course, the big one that surprised everybody was the Henry Cavill Wolverine.
Oh yeah, that
Oh, just like,
was sick.
oh no, man. And then me and oh well, you said it like after the film, we are just like, oh my god, he looks so good as that as
Yeah,
I'm like, he really does though. We're just like, damn, man. I'm like, yeah, I mean, if anybody
yeah. If anybody had to
replaces Hugh,
replace
yeah.
Hugh Jackman,
That's
yeah,
the
he
guy
would
right
definitely
there.
be it. Yep.
That's the guy. He sold me when I saw him. I was like, oh, man, he looks so good.
Yeah,
I was just like, oh, that's the guy right there, man.
he came
Oh,
back with the vengeance after DC didn't
DC
want him.
fucked him,
Yeah, he's like, yo, fuck that.
You
Watch
know,
this.
that's it. And you know what? Like I said, even if he doesn't become Wolverine, like in the future, I want him to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like as a hero or villain. It doesn't matter. Like I said, but I want him in here somewhere, like because we both know he loves this shit. Even though DC did him dirty, I think Marvel would treat him better. I would hope so. You know,
Yeah,
and like I said, even if he's a villain for one film, or just give him a trilogy of films like with a new hero, that'll be fine. Like I said, I don't get tired of seeing Henry. Like I said, he's awesome. you know, next thing I want to talk about is the Deadpool core. How awesome was that to see? Again, I know you're not familiar with them, but like I said, I know all the different iterations of him and stuff like that, but to see them on the big screen, it was a thrill for me because I was hoping to see them, and we saw them. I was like, oh shit, man, they bought that Deadpool for man. What did you thought when you saw them?
I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, damn, it's funny. And then Kid Pool was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool to see them
You
and
know.
just seeing the different types of Deadpools.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah. It was a head pool, kid pool, dog pool. We saw lady pool, samurai pool. It's all those different ones. And yo, oh god, in that sequence, bro. My god. oh, oh man. I mean, to me, this movie had a lot of high points, and that was one of them. Um, just to see Q and Ryan just go through all of them, I'm just like, oh my god, that's so cool, man. Oh, so dope, man. Okay, okay, a couple more things about this film. Okay, so I want to say Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are phenomenal in this film. Might be their best work for both of them, and that's saying a lot because Logan, like we just talked about, Logan is awesome. You know, um, and well, Ryan's just Ryan, man. He's just fun, to see whatever he's in, you know. But I think they're both fantastic, and this arguably is the best Wolverine he was done as an actor. Especially, man. And then it really hit me when they were in the car, and then Wolverine just kind of lost it because he lied to him, about fixing his universe, and then what all the shit he said to him. Like, damn, man, bro, this is hard, man. You know, for me, I was just like, damn, bro, you just cut to the core right there, bro. Uh, but I'm saying, but that whole speech though, like I said, it felt real. You know what I mean? Like it gave me the chills and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, man, you just kind of fucked him. You're kind of using him, for your own personal gain, which is fucked up, so I can see why he was mad, and and the fact that he was, telling him he was no good for the Avengers, and no good to be an X-Men and stuff like that. Just like, oh man, it just. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, to me, that one scene stands out from an acting perspective. That stands out. Of course, after that, they had the fight, which was awesome. And awesome, it was awesome. It's like, what do you do when two people can regenerate? Is this like they can fight forever, literally, right? You know,
Yeah.
yeah, until they get tired, pretty much, and that's probably what happened because they were fighting. Then the sun went down and shit, and then they just were just laying in the car. Um, but yeah, and another key moment for me in the film was, like I said, before the fight with the Deadpool core when Hugh put the hood up finally.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
The
oh,
mask.
he did it, because it didn't even register to me like the whole film, because through the promo pictures and everything like that, we just see him without the hood up, and then when he finally put it up, it's like,
Yeah, it was so sick.
oh no, no! Did you get a chill too when you put it on?
Yeah. I was like, this is it.
Oh, I was like, oh man, it's like it's complete now. You know what I mean? He's got the hood on. I was like, oh, bro. Oh yeah, yeah. That was definitely like another high point in the film for me. When he's when he put the hood on, and like I said, that whole sequence, bro. Like I said, that whole sequence from beginning to end, like from him with the pretty Deadpool taking his guns, using him as a shield, then taking his
Yeah.
dog. Oh, I was just like, oh my god, But no, it's fucking so hilarious. Like I said, the movie's awesome. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, you shouldn't be watching this anyway if you haven't seen it. But for some reason, if you still haven't seen it and you listen to this whole thing, go watch it. It's amazing, and the best Marvel thing that's come out in 5 years, in my opinion. Um, I'll definitely. I mean, damn, when do you put this in your Marvel canon, sir? You know,
Like, where would I put it?
yeah, in your MCU, like, I don't know, man. It might move into my top 5. It might move
Yeah,
in there. For me, it might move
top
in there,
five for
man.
sure.
Yeah, I put it at 5, man. Like I said, it's funny because I think I want to see it again. Well, I know I'm
Nah,
gonna
I
see it.
would. I'd watch it again. I'm buying it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely buying it. Like I said,
Digital copy and probably collector's edition.
oh yeah, no, I want a physical edition. Like I said, if they come out with a box set with all three of them, I'm just gonna buy it. Even though I have the first two, I'm just like, yeah, I need it. Because they're gonna do that, man. Because they're gonna milk this thing. They're gonna milk it for every penny for all us suckers and nerds and geeks. Like I said, because I can just imagine like the 3 disc set, with one half with the Wolverine mask, the other half with the Deadpool mask, on the box. It's like, yep, sold me, man. Just from the box alone. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. What you call it? But yeah, no, it's awesome. No, I love it, man. Like I said, I mean, and just like, and then the next thing is Captain America, and it's just like, man, I know that's it's not gonna be as good as this. It's just not. I already know. Stop, man. Like that. But now, last thing, talk about a few little things about San Diego Comic Con that happened this weekend. Just 3 things, 3 Marvel announcements, and then don't want to kill it. First thing, the biggest thing, the only thing that's like overshadows everything is that RDJ, Robert Downey Jr., is coming back as Doctor Doom. Your thoughts, and I will give you mine.
Um, I'm happy to see him back. uh, I kind of just want to see him back. Doesn't matter what role he plays, but I feel like they're gonna do something interesting with his character to like bring him back. So I think that's gonna be cool. Kind of saw some comments made by the other Avengers,
Mm-hmm.
so I thought it was funny. But yeah, no, I think I'm excited to see it. I kind of wish they didn't. They should kind of let it happened in the movie, but that's such a hard secret to keep. Like, you know,
Mm,
people are gonna be like
well, I think,
spying on it anyway.
yeah.
So
Well, I mean, I think people they want to get people excited, so that's why they announce it. I mean, I'm with you. I would have loved a surprise going to the movie and seeing that, but
that when that's like the hardest. I don't know how Ryan did it with like all his cameos, but
yeah.
I feel like something like that big, it's hard
Hmm.
to
True, true,
keep
true.
secret.
Yeah, for sure.
You start seeing him in a costume or something or in set, and then
Oh yeah,
people are
because
gonna start
everybody has a camera on
speculating.
set, man. You know,
So I feel like they had to just do it their own way, as opposed to like having it like um
leak.
announced through like somebody spying or leaking
Yeah,
stuff.
true, true, true. Well, there is a story where, it's a what if story where Tony is Reed's college roommate instead of Victor, and what do you call? And what do you call it? And then like I said, I wind up becoming evil. So, like I said, I don't know if they're going to use that, you know, story arc for another universe or something like that, or just they're going to do their own thing. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm happy to see he's back, and I'm happy that the Russo brothers are doing both Avengers films. And I'm happy that we finally get our Doom. You know, he is my second favorite villain. You know,
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
I mean, like I said, well, Robert's a proven commodity. I know he'll kill it, so I have no qualms about it. I mean, like I said, and obviously they're gonna go through use the alternate universe trope, of him becoming Doctor Doom instead of Victor. But hey, like I said, whatever, it's fine. I don't mind. Like I said, I just want to see Doom on the big screen, man. A proper Doom, So it's fine. Like I said, I'm excited for it. Like I said, and he's getting his own movie because it's Avengers Doomsday and then Avengers Secret War. So, I was just like, oh man, he's gonna get his own film, man. It's gonna be awesome, bro. Okay, speaking of that, FF, Fantastic Four. Now, well, we've been hearing about this movie for good part of a year now already, but the cast finally showed up in person on San Diego stage, and you know, uh, not really much else is leaked. We just know the cast. We still don't know um, if Doom is going to be in this. We know the Surfer and Galactus is, and we also know. I found out today that their children are going to be in it. So we're going to get Franklin Richards and Valeria, which are Sue and Reed's children. Now, Franklin is supposed to be, well, when he becomes a man, the most powerful being in the Marvel Universe. And Valeria will surpass her father as the smartest person in the universe. So, those are their children. Those are their children. And if they're going to be in it, well, I'm sure they're just going to be kids, though, in this, at first, anyway, for this first film. And maybe in the second film, they'll be teenagers or whatever, you know. But, what do you think about that? That we finally see the actual cast, and well, we know that their children are going to be in it as well. So, what do you think about that?
I'm just excited for it.
I'm excited for it. Like I said, I'm still iffy on this. I'm on the fence about this. I love the FF, as you know, probably my second favorite hero team behind X Men. But yeah, I'm just worried. I'm worried that I don't know if they're gonna make Sue the centerpiece, or in reality Reed should be the
Not
centerpiece.
paying too much.
Huh?
If I'm not paying too much mind on all that stuff. I'll wait until I watch it. Yeah,
Well, I'm just
because people
saying,
can
man.
speculate all you want, but and then like, you know,
These are just
it's
concerns I have.
yeah, I know, but it's just like I wouldn't pay too much mind to it. I'd just be like, all right, whatever. I'll watch it when I watch it. Like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
get it though.
yeah, just concerned. Just concerning. Like I said, I mean, I am an FF fan, so I'll probably go see it regardless. Even begrudgingly, if you know, like I
I
said,
mean, but I always felt like Sue and Richard both were like
the leads,
the leads. Yeah. Anyway, like it wasn't like
just read.
yeah, it wasn't just him like all the time. Like he would revert to her like for some thought too. Like it wasn't always just like only him. So I don't
Mhm.
know. That's my opinion at least.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that, but like I said, I just don't want them to make Sue like the centerpiece of the film. Like it's all about her, it's her team and all that, man. And that's what I don't want. You know. And then there's another theory floating around about this film is that Reed will eventually turn evil because there is a version of Reed um, that turns evil. I forgot his name though. He doesn't call himself Mr. Fantastic. He calls himself something else. But yeah, and I don't know. So people speculating they might go that route, which I don't know why. You know, you want the Fantastic Four to be good. But again, they could be good, but then they could encounter a Reed from another universe. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah, there's so much possibilities.
yeah, So I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I just don't want to see Reed bad. I don't know. That's just me. Okay, last thing, and I just sent this to you this evening, which you probably didn't watch, but I sent it to you through your phone, sir. But there was a Thunderbolts trailer, man. Well, not it wasn't a full trailer; it was a teaser. And man, which I'm getting a little hyped for. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Thunderbolts. Like I said, they're Marvel's Suicide Squad, pretty much. These are the rejects, pretty much the ones nobody wants. So, like I said, so we got Bucky, we got White Widow, we have U.S. Agent, we have Red Guardian, Taskmaster, and the villain in the Ant-Man and the Wasp. I forgot her name because I didn't watch that film. Believe it or not, who was the villain in the Ant-Man and the Wasp?
It's a good question. I don't think I watched it either.
Oh, okay. Well, that character, I forgot her name. So that character, so that's your team. Um, um, and possibly Red Hulk after Captain America, because I don't know when the Thunderbolts are set to come out. I don't know if it's next year or the year after, but they were just giving us a taste. Um, so what do you think about that team, and what do you think about Marvel's Suicide Squad?
I'm sorry. Um, I'm excited. Like, it's out of their comfort zone, so
Mm-hmm.
I think they're just letting things like fly now because they're a little desperate. But if anything proves right, is people like different things. Like Deadpool and stuff like that, rated R. I feel like it's it'll be welcome.
Yeah, I think it will. And I mean, and not for nothing, because I mean, even in the comics, the Thunderbolts, like they were hardcore, like I said, and just like the Avengers, they had people coming in and out on the team. The roster is constantly changing and stuff like that. But for the most part, yeah, for the most part, they were villains, most of them. But MCU, I think, is using them not so much as villain. Well, yeah, there are some villains on the team, but like I guess the outcasts, the ones nobody wants or people are afraid of or whatever. So in that respect, I hope it gets an R because I would like to see them, kind of push the envelope with it, man. Because Thunderbolts are no joke, man. Like I said, they'll get the job done by any means, man. Punisher would be a good Thunderbolt. He would fit right in there, bro, for sure, man. But obviously Frank doesn't like taking orders. So that probably won't happen. Um, so that is all we have for Comic Con news. What you call it? Oh, also one more last thing. I don't know if you know this, but the Punisher is going to get a third season, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'll
Yeah,
be happy for that.
yeah. Like I said, I still have to watch the second season. I don't know. Yeah. I know. I'm so backed up on my shows, man. uh,
Come on, man.
I know. I just don't have the time to dedicate to it, man. Like I said, I know. I have to make the time. I know to make the time. But yeah, that's all I got for the San Diego Comic Con stuff, guys. So once you saw it. So again, if you made it this far, thanks for checking out the video. And of course, as always, you can contact me on Instagram at Cinder666. Post about this very YouTube channel. And I post about like cool shit I found on the internet and geek news and geek culture. So follow me over there. Excuse me, get in contact with me over there. And also, of course, you can comment below anything. Tell me if you liked the movie, you didn't like it. What was your favorite part about it? What you call it? Is this the best? Is this your favorite Deadpool movie? Let me know in the comments. And also use the comments for suggestions for another show. You can do that too. We are very interactive here on Cinder's Playground. I'm constantly checking the comments, checking my socials, man. Like I said, if you want to be heard, let me know. Throw it over to my co-host.
Jose, and you can follow me on Instagram at JoseCE90. Yeah, let us know what's your favorite part of the movie, or what was something that happened in the movie that you wished we mentioned. I think we hit most
Well, yeah, I hit the
of
high.
the cool
I feel I hit all the high points in the film.
Yeah. But yeah, let us know if there's any parts of the movie that you liked, and you know, let us know. Or if you like this episode and you feel like we should do another movie review on a different movie, that comes out. What would you rate this movie?
Oh, 9 out of 10
You're
for
taking
me.
too long.
9 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, like I almost said 10, but I'm like I can't give it a
Why?
10. Huh?
Why? I feel like there's nothing you could deduct points off of.
I mean, I don't know. I was hoping there were more interaction. I mean, they were in the void most of the film, and they weren't like in the main Marvel universe. You know what I mean? So, uh, I mean, so I would rather see them be in the main Marvel universe and maybe interact with you know
Oh my god.
the main people there. Like I said. I mean, how cool would it him to see Spider Man? You know.
I don't care. Spider-Man, like in every other movie. Where do we see like the original Blade or Elektra or you know Johnny Storm?
I know. Well, so I guess you give it a 10 then, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe after I watch it a second, because I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this is a 10. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna watch it again. So, like I said, I mean, if I change my ranking, I'll let you guys know. Oh, but anyway, close this out. And as I do, what do you call it? Should be a video recommendation on your bottom left, bottom right, sub channel. If you watch the whole thing and you haven't subbed, what are you doing? Sub to the channel. Help support Cinder's Playground. Like the community to get bigger. Like this channel to grow. Help me do this, and reach out. Like you said, socials, comments, let us know what you want to see. And yeah, on that note, I am Cinder, he is Jose, and we will talk to you guys later.
Peace out.